In his book, Children and Other Wild Animals, I'm only the preacher messenger, I didn't make up this title. The late Brian Doyle writes about his son Liam's medical battles. Liam was born with only 3 chambers in his heart. Little Liam required 2 operations before he was 2. Doyle writes that both operations went by, quote, in a blur. A day after the little boy's operation, doctors told Brian he could try to feed Liam real food. Liam's favorite food? Peas. So here I am, Dad writes, feeding him in his hospital bed. The bed is cantilevered up at the north end so that he can eat. He is eating pea by pea. He is awake and groggy, and each time a pea hovers into his viewfinder, he regards it with sluggish surprise. He likes peas. I put the peas in his mouth one by one. His lips reach out a little for each pea, and then maul it gently for a while before the pea disappears. Each time his lips accept the pea, they also accept the ends of my thumb and forefinger for an instant. After 13 peas, he falls asleep, and I crank the bed flat and kneel down and pray like hell. 13 little peas are life support for a critically ill boy. They are the means for his desperate father to make some meaningful, loving contact with his son. So many small, ordinary things in our days can be revelations of the love of God in our midst. We have so many mustard seeds that we can plant and nurture into safe havens for those we love. Simple peas that can express a love and care that moves us beyond our fears and grief to real hope. This is mustard seed faith, to ignite a spark of God's love in the midst of unremitting darkness and pain, to reveal God's mercy in focused, visible ways, no matter how simple or small. Like the gospel mustard seed, may we use the little we have and are to bring the compassion and forgiveness of God into our own families and communities. Like yeast that transforms flour and water, by the grace of God, may we transform our church, country, and world in the compassionate love, mercy, and peace of God.